question is a very important question, which ought to be placed right at the center of the management of the national question as a priority. I think we have lost time, and our people are beginning to be impatient with the tedious process of restitution and redistribution of land in the country. We are Africans and we are the natives of this country. When we went to the struggle for the liberation, at the center of the national democratic revolution and the attainment of our freedom is the issue of the restoration of land to its original owners, which is us, the African majority. As we speak today here in this conference, 72% of the land still is in the hands of the people of European origin. That can't be correct. It's actually wrong. We ought to push and come up with a mechanism that is fast in implementing the policy decisions that get taken in a conference like this. So we are confident that this conference will not spend more time on producing more policies. We've got enough good policies. What is important is to implement them expeditiously, because it's a matter of life and death. It's a matter of bread and butter for our people. Now, the President speaks about the progress that has been made. Indeed, there is the progress that has been made to some extent, but there's a room for greater progress that ought to be made. And the President is right that we cannot just talk about the land transfer without providing support, which includes equipment, tools, and even some funding, some subsidy, because if commercial farmers get subsidy, we ought as well to give subsidy and other financial benefits to African farmers who are coming for the first time to participate meaningfully in the farming and the agricultural space. We really appreciate this, but over and above, we want to say we need to upscale subsistence farmers, who the majority of them are in areas of jurisdiction under the stewardship of traditional leaders in rural areas of South Africa. Let's go there and be very obvious and do what we need to do. The bulk of the livestock in this country sits with us, but it is a heritage stock. We must convert it into commercial stock so that our people can begin to benefit out of it. We can do that by giving the necessary support through equipment, but also through programs that must graduate those subsistence farmers into semi-commercial and ultimately commercial, so that they can provide the country with beef, with mutton, with milk, and we even export. And we also deal with the question of agro-processing, produce cheese in the rural areas, establish taxidermies which are going to process hides and skins, and we begin to make leather in the country, and the surplus can be exported. So it's a very serious issue, the land question, because it is linked to agriculture, it is linked to farming, it is also linked to other areas of the wealth of the economy. In the belly of this country is rich with precious metals, is rich with minerals, it's rich with energy resources. And that's why I find it odd that we're struggling with electricity when we have everything above the surface and below the sun, which can make us to provide the rest of the continent.